Hey, this will be a video chart on ticker symbol FNMA. We will take a look at the 60-minute time frame. I did the 15-minute last week, and I've done a bunch of daily charts real quick. All I mean by 60-minute is instead of one of these bars representing 15 minutes worth of price action like the previous video, or a day's worth of price action like you would normally see, each one represents 60 minutes worth of time. This video should be pretty short just because it's very straightforward, and that's why I wanted to use a 60-minute chart, because I think it makes things about as straightforward as you can get. So let's first talk some supports, and there's three supports that I want to point out. The first being just the very short-term level, which is right here, and that level is at, we'll call 230. You can see that was a previous level of resistance, but now that the price is above it, it is a level of support, and the price has gotten pretty close there a couple of times and then been able to maintain it. So 230 is that first level. The next is this level right there, and we'll call this support level at $2. Change this to green, and then we can go back through the history. I'm going to make this line a little bit thicker because it does carry a little bit more level of importance, whereas this level, if the price were to fall below there, that's more of an ideal level of support. But with the $2, you can see there, provided support. When the price did drop below it there, the price kind of collapsed, had a little miniature collapse, I should say, and then you can see here a bunch of times hovered right around there. So $2 is the next level of support, and then finally the other level of support right here, this yellow line, which is the 200 period simple moving average, and that's valued at $1.43. And you don't have to believe me if charts work, but this is pretty hard to argue when you see price drop down and then look right where it bounced off of the 200 period simple moving average. So I can guarantee you there were some chartists sitting down there that were accumulating on this pullback here because they knew that this key level and major level of support was below. And they've made a nice little trade there. So right there, not patting myself on the back or anything, but I am patting charts on the back. Just a great example right there of how when you understand charts, you can capitalize on opportunities like that. So those are the three levels of support. Resistances are very straightforward. The first level that the bulls are going to need to push through is this purple line here. This is the 50 period simple moving average. You can see they tried earlier on in the day but just couldn't quite do it. That level is at $2.64. After $2.64, next level of resistance is going to be right up around here in the $3 range, and that's coming from just kind of this clump of prices there. One thing with charts that trade up this high, when they're not a penny stock, the supports and resistances are not specific exact zones. They can fluctuate by a few pennies in either direction. So when I say this level is right up around $3, that's got a little leeway with it too. So keep that in mind. And then after this support, or excuse me, resistance, the next level of resistance I'd be looking at is up here right around the 350 mark. Not going to go any further than that just because we'll take one step at a time. If the price can get some closes up above there, then I'll be back to update the chart. But that is where things currently stand. If you do have any other questions, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to sign up for our newsletter up there. When you do that, you will receive a free ebook. And if you enjoyed the video and want to learn more about charting and how to use it in your strategy as a trader, I'd encourage you to click down below and look at our video course. Over 8.5 hours of education and teaching. It's been getting great third-party reviews. So I'd encourage you to make an investment in your education and check it out. One more time, this was FNMA. Thanks for listening.